Hi, everybody. Welcome to Story Station. We have a wonderful story today called Emmanuel's Dream. And this is a true story. It really happened. So let's get our bodies ready to learn all about Emmanuel's dream. Get your circles by your eyes and make them really big. I bet you've had some good dreams before. And put your C's behind your ears and turn up the volume. I bet you are excited to hear about Emmanuel's dreams. And put your fingers at your voice box and turn up the volume so you can respond to all of his dreams and see if they're similar to dreams like Emmanuel's. Let's sing the parts of the book. The title's on the front, the title's on the front. Hi-ho, Biblio, the title's on the front. The author writes the words, the author writes the words. Hi-ho, Biblio, the author writes the words. The illustrator draws, the illustrator draws. Hi-ho, Biblio, the illustrator draws. The spine binds the book, the spine binds the book. Hi-ho, Biblio, the spine binds the book. And now it's time to read, and now it's time to read. Hi-ho, Biblio, and now it's time to read. This is a true story. That means it really happened. It's called Emmanuel's Dream. The true story of Emmanuel Afosa Yeboah. And it's written by Lori Ann Thompson and Sean Quails. And we are so grateful to Schwartz Wade Books for allowing us to read this book to you today. Emmanuel's Dream. And can you tell there's a great big map right here? This is Africa, and they live right there on that little star. Well, they don't live on the star, but when you're looking at a map, it shows all the different cities. And this is Ghana. Emmanuel's Dream. In Ghana, West Africa, a little baby was born. Two bright eyes blinked in the light. Two healthy lungs let out a powerful cry. Two tiny fists opened and closed. But only one strong leg kicked. And can you see? He just has one strong leg. The other one is not strong at all. In fact, it's not even straight. It doesn't work. Most people thought that he would be useless or worse, a curse. His father left, never to return, but his mother had faith. Her name was Comfort, and she named her first child Emmanuel, meaning God is with us. So there's Comfort holding Emmanuel, and that means God is with us. As Emmanuel grew, Mama Comfort told him he could have anything, but he would have to get it for himself. He learned to crawl and hop. He learned to fetch water, climb coconut trees, and he even shined shoes to earn money. Do you think you would have trouble climbing trees with only one good leg? Emmanuel learned how to do it. Most kids with disabilities couldn't go to school. Still, Emmanuel's mother carried him there until one day she said, too heavy. And from then on, Emmanuel hopped to school and back on one foot. He went 2 miles each way on one leg, all by himself. Do you see him hopping? Just on one leg. That's a long way. At first, nobody would play with him, as Emmanuel saved his money and bought something none of the kids had, a brand new soccer ball. Of course he would share it if he could play too, lunging and spinning on crutches his grandmother had found for him, and kids kicking the ball. He kicked with his good left foot, and Emmanuel earned all the kids' respect. And his friends sometimes used their lunch money to rent bikes. Emmanuel would be able to join them. Ooh, do you think he could ride a bike with only one leg? His friend, Godwin, pushed him fast so he could balance. Over and over again, Emmanuel fell hard, but finally he rode. And look at that, he rode with just one long, strong leg. He didn't have the other leg or foot. And when Emmanuel was 13, Mama Comfort got very sick. She could no longer sell her vegetables at the market, and Emmanuel's sisters and brother, they were too little to work. Oh, look at how sad Emmanuel is looking at his sick mother. He would have to work to support him. He was only 13 and still in school. Against his mother's wishes, Emmanuel snuck out and boarded a midnight train to the bustling city of Accra, 150 miles away, all alone. He didn't know, but he would be there for 2 years before he went back to his family again. Emmanuel arrived full of hope. There were so many people, but no one would hire him. Shopkeepers and restaurant owners told him to go out and beg like the other disabled people did. But Emmanuel refused. Finally, a food stand owner offered him a job and a place to live. When Emmanuel wasn't serving drinks, he kept busy by shining shoes. He earned money and he sent it home to Mama Comfort. One morning when Emmanuel went to buy shoe shining supplies, the shopkeeper thought he was there to beg, and he scolded him. Insulted, Emmanuel slammed his money down on the counter. The shopkeeper apologized, but Emmanuel would never forget. When Mother Comfort grew sicker, Emmanuel went home to be with her. From her bed on Christmas Eve, she told her son, "Be respectful, take care of your family, and don't ever beg, and don't give up." By that morning, Emmanuel's beloved mother was dead. He was heartbroken, but he knew her last words had been a gift. He would honor them by sharing and showing everyone that disabled people does not mean that they are unable. It was a big dream, but Emmanuel had a plan. Emmanuel had a sharp mind, a bold heart, and one strong leg. All he needed was a bike. At first, no one would help him. They thought his plan to bicycle around Ghana was impossible. Then Emmanuel wrote to the Challenged Athletes Foundation, all the way in San Diego, California. They sent him a bike, plus a helmet and shorts and socks and gloves. Emmanuel started training for the long ride. He persuaded the king of his region in Africa to give him a royal blessing. He went door to door asking for support. Kindly and finally, he asked a taxi to follow him with drinking water and a camera and his best friend. Then Emmanuel tied his right leg to the bike's frame. He jammed his left foot into a flip-flop attached to the pedal and rode. Emmanuel pedaled through the bustling city of Accra. He pedaled through the rainforest, with rolling hills, across wide muddy rivers. He pedaled past autumn forests and plantain farms, and through the market city of Kumasi. He pedaled as trucks roared past on the narrow highways, and wild animals stalked his thoughts. He pedaled through grasslands and into the ancient city of Tamale. He rode up, down, across, and around this country, proudly wearing the colors of his flag, on a shirt printed with the words, the Pozo, or the disabled person. All across Africa. Along the way, Emmanuel talked to people with physical challenges and those without, to poor farm workers and wealthy landowners. He talked to religious leaders, government officials, and reporters. And he wanted everyone to see him and his disability. He wanted to hear him and his message. The farther Emmanuel rode, the more attention he got. Everyone cheered. Able-bodied adults ran and rode along with him. People and disabled left their homes and came outside, some for the first time. The young man once thought of as cursed was becoming a national hero. And Emmanuel completed his astounding journey, pedaling south to the sea and back up to Accra, nearly 400 miles in just 10 days. But Emmanuel's success goes even further than that. He proved that one leg is enough to do great things, and one person is enough to change the world. Can you imagine that? One leg. He bicycled all around Africa, 400 miles for 10 days, just with one leg. He may have been disabled, but he was able to do great, great things. I hope you enjoyed our story, Emmanuel's Dream, the true story of Emmanuel Ofasa Iboa by Lori Ann Thompson and Sean Qualls. Thanks for joining us on Story Station, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.